The DI drop-off, Tammy's stuff and the black man. Well, probably all of you that are family members know that I'm a professional hoarder, but my wife is an unprofessional hoarder. So it really bothers me when she leaves stuff laying around in big piles and junk and does stuff and she just leaves it there forever and it's no big deal. She hardly ever goes through it. So I like to go through stuff, and sometimes she'll put things out in the garage that need to go over and be stored at the storage shed or something like that. So every once in a while, I'll take some of the stuff and I'll take some of the stuff to the DI. She had asked, sometimes she'll have me take stuff to the DI, sometimes she'll have me take stuff someplace else. Well, anyway, one time she had some stuff out in the garage, and I thought, oh, that's been there forever. I'm going to take that to the DI. It just looked like junk anyway. Well, anyway, I put it in my truck, took it down to the DI. The DI is Deseret Industries. That's where you recycle things and for like secondhand use. So the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has a Deseret Industries, or a DI, where you drop stuff off and they resell it, and it helps people that have handicaps, learning disabilities, people that are in need, work there to develop themselves to be good employees for other people. So I pull in, I drop off all this stuff, and I'm thinking, I'm good, I'm getting rid of all this stuff. My wife's junk that just sits there and takes up space in the garage. There's a black guy there. I give it to him, he takes it, puts it on the racks. I drive home. My wife says, where is that stuff that was in the garage? And I'm like, it's at the DI. She goes, you go get that stuff right now. That was not for the DI. I'm like, oh my heck, are you serious? I kind of wondered if that was the case anyway, but I'm always glad to get rid of crap, you know. So anyway, I'm like, okay. So I drove back down there real fast because in fact, she might have called me on the phone actually. I don't remember, but I drove right back down to the DI, pulled up, and there's that black guy that I dropped all the stuff off to. And I says, hey, I made a mistake. I dropped some of the stuff that I brought down here. It was my wife's and I have to get it picked up. He goes, you can't take that back. I says, what do you mean I can't take that back? He says, once you drop stuff off, you can't come back and get it and take it back. I'm like, bull crap. That's my stuff, and I made a mistake, and my wife needs that stuff back, and I am going to get it. And he started getting pissy, and I thought he was going to kick my ass. He started getting mad. Well, he's there because he's trying to develop skills to work with people, and he was getting mad, like, you can't take that stuff back. I'm like, you know what, buddy? And he was a big dude. He would have kicked my butt. But I thought, I'll fight you before I have to go back and tell my wife that I couldn't get your stuff back. I was willing to die to get my wife's junk back that she needed because I made the mistake and took it to the DI. And I wasn't going to let that guy stop me. He probably would have stopped me if he would have. He was getting pretty irate. But I'm like, I'm just going to take it. And too bad. I'm not going to listen to you, man. I'm going to take it. And I'm glad that I did.